Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 267 of Project 365. Time for me to go back into my young, insightful, slightly optimistic, mostly cynic self. Alright, so, what am I going to be talking about today? What? I'm going to be talking about individuals who feel that they don't have a voice in our government. To you people out there, I say this. I say you don't have a voice because you let yourself not have a voice. By not going out and voting simply because you feel jaded or misheard means that you're essentially setting yourself up to be constantly jaded and misheard. In the last election, in the last big presidential election, only approximately 50 to 60% of the entire eligible population actually voted. That's leaving a good 40 to 50% of the populace not accounted for in terms of perspective. And people wonder why they don't have a voice. Instead of thinking you don't have a voice, realize that one person can make all the difference. And when there's multiple individuals coming to the realization that one person makes a difference, you're no longer one person. You're actually a group collective of individuals who start realizing that they have a voice, and then you can actually go out and start making changes. A lot of the reason why this happens is because when individuals don't go out to vote, they end up giving their consent to corporations coming in, buying out politicians, contributing to their massive campaigns, and then the individuals who do vote are easily swayed because of the fact that they only have the option of believing the campaigns that are presented to them. And if one corporation highly boosts and bolsters one campaign over the other, then obviously that individual will be chosen. So what needs to happen is the other massive portion of our American populace needs to get into this whole voting thing, because when they start to vote, then no longer do corporations have such a massive stranglehold on these campaigns and on these runnings. And then I could also get into the fact that these massive corporations are allowed to lobby, and while some lobbies are good, a majority of them are bad, and I'd rather forego the good ones if it means getting rid of the bad ones as well. Now, my issue with lobbying is this. It's the fact that a corporation can A, contribute unlimited amounts of money to a campaign, but B, the fact that also foreign corporations can help contribute to a campaign, which was not a smart idea. Supreme Court, that wasn't a good idea. I don't know why you guys did that. It doesn't really bolster an economy much because the campaign is just going to larger firms. And anyway, that's besides the point. Yeah. So this whole lobbying thing, this is my simple proposal. Create one large pot that all businesses could contribute, and if they don't want to contribute, well, they can go fuck themselves because they have no right to complain because they didn't contribute to the pot. Well, anyway, so yeah. Frog in my throat. That's kind of awkward. But yes, so then once the pot is established, the money is dispersed equally amongst all politicians. Then there is no favoritism. And whilst that does eliminate the reasoning for lobbying, it does make things more fair. And when it comes to situations like this, I think fairness is the best thing, because usually when a corporation is allowed to contribute large, massive amounts to a campaign, then their vote essentially becomes far more important than every other person's vote, because they are contributing to said campaign, and thus our political equality is fucked over. But anyway, that's something else entirely. Back to the fact that people who complain about having no voice really do have a voice, it's just they don't want to use it. So to you individuals, I say this. I essentially say, go out and vote. Who gives a shit if you don't really have a voice? Because you do. No matter what you think, you do have a voice. You do have a say in how this government is run. And when there's a collective of you going out and voting and trying to make a difference will occur. It's this single individualistic mentality that doesn't help democracy work. While we are individuals in ourselves, when we go out and vote in collectives where there's a group of people voting in a collective ideal, then that change does happen. It's such a gross misconception to think that one person doesn't make a difference, because when there's multiple individuals making a difference on their own, then everyone is contributing to a large difference being made. If that makes any fucking sense. So my question for you guys today is this. Do you think that no one individual has a political voice? Obviously, you know my stance. I want to know yours. So that's it for today, guys. I'll talk to you later.